Hello guys, welcome to Tech Plus Lab. Yesterday I made a small DIY project that I thought I would share with you all guys because maybe it will be helpful to some of you guys at least. So I did have a old BLUEDIO headset as you can see here, and this particular one is a BLUEDIO Turbine T1, and I'm not using this anymore because it started giving me crackling sound from one of my speakers, and also I bought it long time ago, and now it's quite uncomfortable for me because of this. So let me tell you why I decided to spend time and make this Bluetooth transmitter out of this Bluetooth headset instead of throwing this away. The main reason why is this one has a aux input, which means you can actually power both the drivers directly through the aux cable, or you can use a Bluetooth and use this headset wirelessly. So when I connected this to multiple of my mobile devices through the aux cable, unfortunately the DACs on the mobiles were not powerful enough to drive those drivers. But when I connected this using the Bluetooth, I just realized that the sound improvement was insane. The reason for that should be that there should be a really good DAC and an amplifier inside of this headset, even though it's actually pretty cheap. So to get access to the Bluetooth transmission module, all I have to do is remove the ear pads and then remove 4 screws and then remove 2 latching mechanisms that hold this silver plate to the back plastic housing. So to see if this is worth our time to convert this into a Bluetooth transmitter, I have to remove this board and flip it over to check for the ICs if they are any useful. So I removed these 2 screws, and by checking at back of this board I found that this is actually using a PAM module. This module can power drivers with up to 25 milliwatts per channel of 16 ohms, which is pretty good for a Bluetooth module. And this module is the reason why we're actually getting that beautiful highly amplified sound when the same drivers were powered by a Bluetooth instead of direct aux connection. But because of the arrangement of the buttons on the PCB board, we just cannot make another enclosure to fit as perfectly as this housing. So I have to use the same headphone cup housing for the enclosure of this transmitter. Also, the battery is actually placed on the other side of this ear cup. So this is on the right channel, so we have to remove that side to get access to the battery, and then remove the battery and trim down the wire and resolder the battery to this, which is the tricky part because these batteries are heat sensitive and will explode if not treated well. So I removed the other channel driver and found the battery and also a 3.5 mm adapter that's used to take input to the PCB. But the same jack is used for taking the input and also giving the output while sharing the music. So the headphone jack here is used as an input to the drivers or as an output to the Bluetooth module. So even though we can have one Bluetooth input and 2 audio outs, I decided not to do that. This will not only decrease the output volume when using multiple devices, but it will also introduce unnecessary noise when one of the devices is not plugged in. So with that thing out of the way, I desoldered the battery and the 3.5 mm jack, and I now will have to assemble everything in one of these housings. So I soldered both the output channels of the drivers to the 3.5 mm jack and mounted the 3.5 mm jack right on this same housing. Luckily, there is enough space for the battery to right beside the PCB. After assembling everything, I just checked for the charging and it's working quite fine. As you can see, the red light is on, which means the device is charging properly. Please note that as you can see, the battery here is not protected by itself. Maybe the circuit board had some kind of short circuit protection, but I'm not sure. So be very sure about joining the polarities of the batteries or you will have a ticking time bomb in your headset. So after assembling everything, I put on the top cover of the same driver, trimmed down unnecessary plastic parts so that it fits well, and then I tested for the music. And as soon as I connected the headset and turned on, and there is absolutely no hiss. Yes, we can get a simple adapter for $3, but it definitely won't be of this good quality because they don't use this quality of headphone amplifiers inside their simple cheap adapters. And not only that, but this one is also have very good enough battery power inside and directly charges here, so it does not require any external supply to be connected. Not just that, but most importantly, because of that powerful amplifier, this can also be used as a preamp Bluetooth module for existing amplifier. In my case, I'm planning on using this with my DIY amplifier box that I made for my computer speakers, and this time is actually worth spending on something like this instead of just throwing this away. Thank you for watching, guys. That's it for this video, and if you do like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button and comment about what you think about this one. Thank you very much for watching once again.